Good morning, everybody. Just leveling with the guild. We intend to hopefully take 18 today and continue with Shan Part 2. But now, though, we're doing Creeping Death, and I'd like to go run the final Disciples of Shah quest after this. I like this quest. This quest is kind of fun. It's got puzzles in it. It's got an instant death cube in it. We'll get to see how the group reacts to the instant death cube.
Leth, a representative of the 12, waits to speak to you as you descend into the sewers. Shouts from below can be heard in the next chamber. A poisonous vapor bubbles up from the water below, slaying those without magical protection. Garko the Kobold stands suspended within Death Touch, the gelatinous cube. Before you can react, the huge corrosive ooze effortlessly consumes the members of the 12 on the platform below. Garko strikes a magical sigil and is teleported further into the complex.
And then we're heading up this way. We gotta. The gimmick of this quest is we are trying to use runes in order to send the cube to locations that aren't going to be in our way. You don't want to touch the cube or it's bad. Here we go. Weird. Weird that even after being disabled, you can still find those trap heads. That's alright. Just little weirdnesses in the quest. Reaper. Balls. Oh, many traps in here. I like this. Another trap I can spot. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. Now then I don't have to worry about it. Remnant, yay. I like the appearance of these kinds of kobolds. The red scaled kobolds are just kind of cool. All right.
The sewer tunnel in the center of the chamber leads down to the lower sections of the complex.
Hey, Latot. No, they are not randomly generated. Dungeons in this game are all specific tile sets made for specific quests. You pick up quests from NPCs, and then you enter the dungeon that is associated with that quest, and the layout is always the same. There might be little bits in it that are random, but the tile set will always be the same. We used this shrine here, which refreshes all of your daily allotment stuff. So it'll heal you some of your hit points if you're down any hit points. It will give you all of your spell points back. And there are certain things that you only get 1 use or 2 uses of per day. They will get refreshed as well. And there's no way to get back to this shrine once we drop down this hole. So we just shrined now instead of not using it.
Garko slides down the hallway inside his servant, Death Touch the gelatinous cube. A single touch from the corrosive ooze could prove deadly.
So do not touch that particular ooze. It'll kill you. You need to hide in the alcoves to make sure that the slime doesn't get you when he's coming through. Yes.
Before you stand 3 runes, placed here by members of the 12. The runes create a sigil when activated. This sigil will depower Garko and teleport him to the corresponding... This barrier prevents Garko from passing further into the dungeon.
Why are they always singing? Why are who always singing? Oh, okay. So in this game, like in tabletop, there is a class called Bard. The Bard gives out magical music buffs. So those magical notes that appear over our heads when we're standing still is an indication that that buff happens to be on each individual person. We had a slight issue there because we didn't realize the exact path that that slime moved, so we ended up getting killed because of it.
A ladder slides in place, allowing easier access to this ledge.
Now I'm jumping around the room because I got to go get levers.
As the lever trips, a blast of air streams upwards from the pipe below. As the third rune is activated, a hum can be heard from the hallway outside. The teleportation sigil has been activated. Magic washes over the gelatinous cube when Garko strikes the sigil. The kobold vanishes, teleported to a different section of the sewer complex.
Just waiting on the group to go get their collectible over in the corner. They are used for crafting items that are customized, so you can have what you want to have on them. More traps. Some slimes to take out. Slimes are very frustrating in this game for a few reasons. The first reason being that unless you have a glass or a crystal weapon, they will break your weapon when you attack them with that weapon. The other reason is that if you attack them with slashing or piercing damage, they will often split, as those guys just did, and then you'll have to fight more slimes. Now, the slimes that they split into tend to be weaker than the original one. The problem is that in Reaper difficulties, this increases your chances of getting Reapers to spawn. And Reapers can be scary. Especially the named ones. I believe the ooze is back in this section, so you need to be aware of where you're going.
The poisonous vapor seems to have dissipated in your absence.
So just gotta wait for the slime to come. Alright, so now that you've gotten him to turn around, you can follow him back up, and you want to go into the water.
The second sigil can be seen on the far side of the drawbridge. Near the door on the other side of the chamber is an unlit rune.
From here, there should be an underwater section. In order to open it, we have to go through this door.
A fearsome horned devil stands between you and the rune you need to activate.
Taking out the named, well, not really named, he's red named.
The rune sparks to life as the lever is pulled. The hum of similar runes can be heard in the main chamber.
We're going to use this shrine. We get all of our spell points back, but then we need to rebuff. Alrighty, now I wait up for everybody else to buff. I just realized there's a typo in my title. Let's fix that. There. That's better. Oh, here we go. So now that we've dealt with this, we've pulled the lever that's against that wall. That hatch that I was showing you in the water will be open. We head through there, and we do stuff down at that end as well. Remnants.
A rune glows beneath the fetid water. Through the murk, you can just make out a sewer hatch. The underwater passage leads down towards an unknown location.
Down this passage.
Above the lever on the far wall is a rune. A strange sloshing sound can be heard from below your feet.
Whoops. Hey, Death Runner. Death Drummer. Sorry, I cannot read. I apologize.
The rune activates, and the sound of a lowering drawbridge can be heard in the distance. Magic resonates throughout the complex as the second sigil is empowered.
I am on Shadowdale. I've got a little tag down in the bottom right of my screen. Oh, I have a ladder bug. Fix that.
Garko curses as he strikes the second sigil.
I was talking and not watching what I was doing.
Further into the complex.
Oh, cool. I like being here. Raids are fun. There are some cool people I've interacted with. I found these guys here. I didn't know these guys before the server merges, even though we were on the same original server as well. Alright, and now that we have handled that, the slime shouldn't be there anymore. He was teleported away because of the rune on the wall. Which means we can move on. I've been playing this game since 2006. Not quite actual release. My account was created, I think it was in October 2006.
Hostile sewer denizens bar your progress further into the sewer.
Oh, mini rams. Hey Z, progress is good. We're probably going to take level 18 after the quest after this one. And then we'll be moving on with Shan Part 2. Oops. This has been a really fun life. This is the first life that we have been doing R5s as our leveling thing on, and it's been really fun. Awesome. Question, Lamordia storyline. I was wondering if you got also Korthos vibes of where someone making the whole place freezing, showing for their own benefits, snowing for their own benefits, but a much cooler and better story, but the same idea. Yeah, I can see that. It does very much have that, like, yeah, this place is only frozen and messed up because I'm doing things for my own power gain. But instead of it being a mind flayer with a dragon, it was someone bringing back their dead lover. So similar storyline, different motivations, and you're right, it does have that same sort of vibe. I hadn't really associated it myself, but now that you said it, I fully see it, yeah. Oh, strange. Still want to fight the giant frozen scrag? Yeah! They can't tease us with that and then it's just nowhere. The new expansion? Yes, I do have Terror of the Demogorgon. Terror of Demogorgon, sorry, there's no "the" in it. I even had a look at some of the quests during the first preview they did. They look like they're going to be really fun. I really like the way the whole expansion's area looks. It looks good. I bought the biggest one. I've been buying the biggest expansion for each of them. I would say it is, but one of the reasons I buy the biggest one is purely because I want to support SSG. I really don't want this game to die, so anything I can really do to help that along, I try to do. This is like my favorite MMO of all time. It's just, it's so good. Oops, what am I doing? I don't need to rebuff myself. I've already done that. Did you say they already implement... Oh, see, they already implement some of the changes? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did see it. They'd implemented some of the changes they were looking at.
A series of symbols are etched on the ground. They seem to.
So here you gotta fix up the puzzle while also avoiding the slime. I have been playing for about 15 years and don't have the time I used to play too often, but still love the game. Yeah, that's fully fair. If you don't play all that often, then I'd recommend just getting the smaller one. If you can, if you're willing to wait for it, I'd actually even recommend waiting until it comes out for DDO points, but that's not going to happen for like half a year to a year after the expansion comes out. Did I mess this up? No.
The drawbridge lowers and the last sigil appears, primed and ready for its victim.
There is a sale going on at the moment for expansions. Yes, there is. And for one of the first times in a long time, Isle of Dread has been on sale.
From Garco. In a flash, the kobold is teleported further in the complex.
Another trap. Saltmarsh is rough low level, but great in late epics. Yeah. Saltmarsh is very easily a huge power scaling step in terms of the enemy difficulty. Right, and here is the last fight.
Garko the Great stands before you, now stripped of his deadly coating. Garko crumbles in defeat. His last words, lamentations of his lost hopes and curses for his enemies.
Ooh, we handled that pretty well. Ooh, someone got dependent of the warrior's focus. That's not bad. That's pretty good, actually. Insightful combat mastery and insightful double strike. That's pretty good. Lemordia is great for low-level items. The weapons are great. Yes. Yes, they are. Presumably, at some point, they're going to fix the way the heroic weapons work and stop the legendary damage effect from being on the weapons. But for now, they're incredibly strong. True, but farming for all those mats, I actually find the heroic mats are pretty easy to farm because you only need like 10 of each mat for each different augment. You don't need like 50 of each mat like you do in legendaries. Three to four. Yeah, experiment wide dropping random materials is really good. Yeah, I actually found that like doing just the saga once, getting the optional chests and everything, and I had like enough to make every item I wanted to make on that character. For example, I'm actually still wearing most Lemordia gear. Like, this cap is +8 intelligence at level 8, and I'm still... Well, actually, it's +10 intelligence at level 8. This one's +8 con, which is nice. I should probably go repair my stuff, but I'm too lazy to do so right now. Oh, this is not a Lamortier item. Never mind. Yeah, Experiment Y is really good at it. If you're not a melee, he's very easy to kill as well. You just kite him around, shooting him or casting at him. And all quests give random mats, and only certain quests give specific mats. So the way the mats work is they're all random mats in every chest, including optional chests. The only ones that are specific are the purple names in the Slayer area drop Transformers, and that's the only place to get those. The Slayer area chests drop wires, and the raid, when you're in Legendary, drops mementos. In Heroics, Y has 6k HP and the Frost Giant has 16 to 18k and does more damage, so I don't recommend the Giant for low-level farming. Yes, but I will say for the Giant, it is very easy to get the Giant stuck, and then he just can't do any damage to you. I should actually show people how to do that so that they're aware. You will need Transformers and you will need wires, but the mementos you won't need, which come from the raid. Hi, Guppy. The stinky cheese. I'm glad my headache has died down. I woke up today with just the worst headache I have had in like months. It was just killing me. And it just didn't go away for like 6 hours. But it has finally gone away. I guess my headache was just telling me I should stream. Just turn on stream cheese and it will just go away for you. Advil, I did try and take... First when I woke up, I took paracetamol and ibuprofen. And then after about 4 hours, when my headache still hadn't died down, I took aspirin. You're not supposed to take aspirin at the same time as taking ibuprofen because they are both blood thinners. But I did wait out the duration on the ibuprofen before I took my aspirin.
You feel a wrenching sensation, as if you have been torn away from the normal.
I suffer from headaches a lot, so I have lots of different painkillers.
Shifts back to normal. The magistrate scans the room, terror in his eyes. Screams and the clash of arms can be heard outside. The docks are under attack.
This quest doesn't really have anything special going for it. You're just running around Wayloon docks, taking out all the shadows that are messing with everybody. General hero stuff, you know. Warlock is fun. I like Warlock. Lots of different ways to build Warlocks. Yeah, it does take a bit to get used to. It's a caster that you auto-attack with, and that's just weird, right? You used to milk monk builds running and flying like crazy.
A purple dragon knight rallies you to his side. To the ship, he cries.
Is that no, not Ransack. Of course it's not Ransack. I should know that it wasn't Ransack yet. There's still so many breakables to get.
Knight runs from the alley, breathless from battle, though strangely, nothing seems to be chasing him.
I like Rems. I like the tomes you can get from Rems. I've still got to get some of my tomes in this character. I haven't done much raiding on them. May as well disable these, get trap bonus. I don't know why it said this bear trap was blocked. Let's just... There we go. Oh, they didn't even need me. Hello, I see all those shadows. Did I accidentally eat that soul? I hope I didn't. My teammates need those souls much more than I do. This MMO is so fun. I really enjoy playing DDO. The freedom to either be in a group, the freedom to play solo. I like the challenge of playing solo from time to time. I love the camaraderie of playing in a group. The freedoms of builds. It's just such an excellent MMO. It is certainly difficult to get into if you're new though. Yeah, the quest designs, the stories. It's so good.
It's down. Go while you can, cries the wolves as the magic barrier falls.
Whew. That was a scary zone. I have no idea if zones in the sky like that can hit people on the floor. Something else that I like about the quest designs and the story as well is that they're not just recycling the same story beats over and over either, like some MMOs do. I'm currently doing a boot camp for a couple of new player and one who has been playing before but sparingly. That's awesome. I hope they stick it out. I hope they enjoy it. I would love to see more and more people coming into this game. You're gonna make me hydrate? Oh, I do still have one more mouthful of my drink. You haven't made me get up to go and get a new drink yet. Almost. Almost. One of the new players are really into it. We've been doing Borderlands for horse fun. Oh, hell yeah. Borderlands is also just kind of really fun. I actually really like Borderlands. I know a bunch of people who don't, and they think it's just sort of a boring quest chain. I really like Borderlands. I like both the level 1 versions of the gear and the level 21 versions of the gear. I think they're both good. I think the quests themselves aren't too difficult, but are interesting. Where's the rogue trainer? He's somewhere. There he is. What feats do I take? I must alt tab for a moment. I don't remember what feats I take. Come on, load. Nimble fingers and improved mental toughness.
Everyone at Morgrave University is talking about Vecna and the Codex of the Infinite Planes. Board the Morgrave University air shuttle in Sharn and speak to Sephelsa Stameth outside Lareth Hall to
What other points do I want to spend? It's sort of free points from here, isn't it? Alright, I'll take that. And then I'll go take some trap skills. Now because I have permanent enlarge, I don't need actual enlarge, so I need to go change that feat out. I'm contemplating on when we get to level 8-ish to go to Lamordia, to get Lamordia guest passes and getting them a good weapon for a couple of lives. If not, most lives with their current power levels. Yeah. What difficulty are you running them through? Elite. Then in that case, yeah, I don't think the Lamordia weapons would be a bad idea. They'll feel the power spike and it will make things significantly easier, but it's not going to be like trying to take like legendary weapons into a normal difficulty quest. So I don't think it's a bad idea. Yeah, that is fair. Not having Ghost Touch makes those very difficult. Nope, not in-game items, licorice, all sorts. That's where I keep my flawless dragon shards. Alright, time to go trade Enlarge Spell out for... What was it? Extend. Just so I have longer displacement, because I always forget to recast it. I've sort of wanted to get friends of mine into the game where I would just play like a support character with them. Like, depending on what it is they decided to be, I might join them with like a Sacred Fist healer or something. And then just sort of follow them around and let them explore. Oh, yeah, fair. You've been playing modded armor, it's way better. Hey, to each their own. If you enjoy modded armor more than you would enjoy this game, then no fault to you. I certainly wouldn't, though. Cool, it did not refresh my enhancements. That's fair enough, Canned. I'm honestly terrible at shooters. It doesn't matter whether or not I'm using a scope or not. I'm just bad at shooters in general. Used to RP and armor zombie mods. Had a friend that was a modder. Oh, nice. I think I have only ever made one mod for a game, and it wasn't a very good mod. If I remember correctly, it was... I think it was modding for Torchlight 2. Oh, thank you, Death Drummer, for the follow. I'm doing the modern military sim mod types of armor. Well, time for me to head off. Have a good one, Drummer. And catch you next time if you're here. Used to write mods for Red Alert too. Oh, that is cool. I'm interested in programming. I've done little bits of programming here and there. I did a programming course at one point. But I haven't learned as much as I would like to in terms of programming. I also don't think I'd ever actually make or do anything particularly useful with programming. I just like the puzzle solving aspect of it. Trying to test what I can and can't do for fun. One of my teammates shouted "damn" down the radio after they witnessed me kill like 12 of them with my sniper. Nice. You're very much a cowboy programmer? I'm trying to figure out what that means. Nope, I'm not sure I quite understand what you mean. Also known as a hacksaw. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, okay. I was literally just watching over my teammate whilst they were giving me med aid. Well, at least nothing got in the way of you getting your med aid. I think I've made some interesting things in Excel using programming, not just like programming the Excel cells themselves, but also creating external programs to function within Excel. I made a customized Yahtzee score sheet for Google Sheets. I think it's Google Sheets, with its own refresh button and all of that. Yeah, and that's a really good way of figuring things out as well, Z. You're taking pieces that do work and then just figuring out what they do. Oh, hey, a person who's getting med aid proceeds to fall dead from a 408. You can save loadouts on this server too, so I have some strong-ass snipers and ARS, and I have enough body armor to survive point-blank mortar strikes. Oh god. Uh, it's been a while since I coded. The mate I used to code with leftist got married. I haven't seen him since his wake. Oh no. Your character kit weighs 64 kilograms because 20 of the kilograms are bullet magazines. uh... I don't think I want to use any of this stuff. That wouldn't be bad, but I don't want to lose my illusion DCs. That's fine. I'll stick with what I'm wearing. So I'm quite literally packing heat. Yeah, yeah. And the most important part, a banana grenade. I want to get up for a second and get myself another drink. Alright, we've lost one, but we're going to continue with this quest chain anyway. Move him so that he's not in the way with the buffs. Yeah, when some people get good at doing some of that stuff in games like that, they are truly impressive to watch. They pull off some crazy stunts. Ooh, why is my bitrate unstable? I'm hoping it's just fine. You look like a juggernaut compared to these people in the Humvee. Anyways, what do you guys call Stag dues? I don't know what stag dues are. Or is that what the tech stuff that is? You're explaining what stag dues is? I don't know that we really call it anything. Oh, okay. Oh, stages when you know. Okay, I understand what it is you've asked me now. In situations like that, I'd call it. I don't think I really call it anything. Once he ends up behind or something like that, I'd probably call it like he's now a straggler, so he's a little bit behind, and we can either attempt to catch him up if it comes down to it, or they can catch up in their own time, or we can just loop back around and join up with them the second time through. But we don't really have. I don't really have a word for that. Someone has had to has to take 10 minutes. Something's happened in real life. So in the meantime, what can I run? I don't know if there's anything I can currently run, so I think I'll just talk with you guys instead. I don't know what this gunner's doing. He's in a huge open panel above the car and has light body armor, no headgear, and is shirtless. We normally do a 3-day LAN party for them before the wedding, where we play games like 4x games, when we do diplomacy with trading alcohol for in-game favors. Fair. That sounds like a fun LAN party to be at, honestly. I'll give you 14 vodka bottles for a cheeseburger. That better be one hell of a cheeseburger. God damn. More like 2 beers and a bar of chocolate for 1 hour peace treaty. I feel as though the best games to play in a LAN party like that would be co-optional games, which are games that you're intended to co-op through, but it is so easy to troll one another in. So stuff like Magica. I think games like that would be hilarious under the circumstances you're describing, Z. Left 4 Dead, yeah, games like that. Yeah. I got night vision goggles, but it's so pointless because it's been daytime for the past 3 hours. Oh no. Yeah, most co-optional games are friendship enders when you're drunk. I guess it also depends on the kind of people you play with. The kind of friends I have in real life, we would get drunk and we would attempt to teamwork, but we would be so bad at it because Magica is just already a complicated game, but when you're drunk, it's just ridiculous. So we'd be trading alcohol or bars back and forth. Like, you just sit still for 5 fucking minutes so I can actually do this thing. That would probably be what we'd end up doing if we had a LAN party like that. uh, we like long form games when drinking. Fair. Very much fair. Do I have new tier? I don't, do I? No. No. It's okay. No new tier of this from 18. Oh, my DC's in Reaper, though. Did one for Crusader Kings. Can you please assassinate my wife for me? I'd give you a shaker for it. Can you please assassinate my wife for me is a wild line. Hi, Aria. How are you doing today? Oh my god. That's good to hear, Aria. I'm glad you're doing good. We're currently just sort of sitting around because someone had real life stuff come up quickly, so they had to run away for about 10 minutes, so somebody else took that opportunity to do a phone call. She was unfaithful and didn't bear him children. We had to do something. Oh, that is the most medieval, like, King Charles thing I ever heard. Oh. Oh, I'm crying. God. Ow, don't stab me, cat, please. Oh, yeah, only in Crusader Kings. No, no. I probably, yeah. We're not talking about real life. No, no, no. This is only funny because it's an incredibly ridiculous fictional situation. Not, it would not be funny in real life. Ugh. Stop stabbing me. Why do you keep stabbing me, little cat? I need you to not. Just a sec. I gotta give my cat some hugs or something. He's not stopping. Operation Gay Pope, was it trying to get a gay man in the position of Pope, or trying to sleep with the Pope? Both. I apologize if that sounded bad. I actually just punched my microphone. Operation Cheesefoot Go. Followed by Kissploding. The audio filter took it? Okay, good, good. I would not want to deafen viewers by punching my microphone accidentally. Well, I'm going to go wander the cogs. Just because. Howdy. Bam. This guys just aren't gonna... Alright, fine. Oh.
Kenneth crystals were too expensive. So how to power my device? I needed an arcane energy source that was cheap and universally available.
Do I have my music playing through my stream?
Each one. Then
I don't think I do.
hit on an idea. It was an unorthodox solution that required
I don't.
unorthodox talent.
Which means there's just been no music this whole time, because I don't even have game music on. Whoops.
Word of the Vaunt arcane assistant spread throughout the city. My star ascended.
Everyone ignore that I just could not click a close button on a pop-up window.
The wizards were hostile, as I had
It's
expected.
fine. I'm more coordinated than that. Trust me, it didn't happen. I would never do something so uncoordinated.
We heard shouts from outside. Everyone in the workshop rushed out, desperate to escape. Once we got outside, it was impossible to recognize anything.
I
There was
really
fire
like
and
the
wreckage
Kismet
everywhere.
Kisplode emote.
I was
It's
following
so
my friend
good.
at first, but I quickly lost her in all the smoke. I saw one of the men in robes run past.
It just looks so goofy.
On fire.
That being said, I like all of her emotes. They're freaking amazing. Oh, don't jump in there. No, 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 no. I'm looking forward to increased difficulty Slayer areas. That's gonna be really cool. I really like the idea of the whole difficulty increasing in the Slayer areas, netting more Slayers in there. I don't often use Slayers for XP unless I'm doing a second ETR in a normal TR cycle. But just having it for like even increased item drop rate is kind of cool for getting named items out in Slayer areas. So I'm really looking forward to that.
They called it a forge, but I had nothing to do with that part. I sat in a workshop making the cases for the device. My
Yeah,
job was to
increasing
hammer
drop
in
rates
the
would be
little
really
wooden
good.
pegs that held the case together. Easy work for a wood joiner's daughter. It was just an hour or two before closing. We were working on the last pile of cases for the day. Suddenly, there was a tremendous roar. Everything shook as if the world was ending. The noise, I thought it would never stop. It was like metal screaming. The forge had toppled over because of the explosion.
I haven't explored this Slayer area in its entirety before.
It was just an hour or two before closing. We were working on the last pile of cases for the day. Suddenly, there was a tremendous roar. Everything shook as if the world was ending. The noise, I thought it would never stop. It was like metal screaming. The forge had toppled over because of the explosion.
It'll make getting stuff like the Strinati hand cannon much easier because the drop rates will be increased. But you know what that means? That means I can't make bank by making characters, farming the Strinati hand cannon, and then selling it on the shard exchange during the next hardcore. I actually didn't do that, but at the time I did run a character through it and I didn't need the rune arm, so I shouldered on the shard exchange for as little as I could put it in for.
My neighborhood was hardly glamorous. It was drab and dark.
Do I have to end up guiding this guy to the exit, or is he just teleport around?
I took the lift up to one of the city's bright and gaudy shopping districts and look for a job. I was determined to be up where the air was clear and I could see the bustling city below me.
Oh, where did he go? I could see him after he teleported all the other times. Where is he gone? Maybe he's out. Although that seems like the kind of thing that I should have gotten something for completing. Hmm. No, don't get anything for okay, no, I must have just completed it. Alright. This is a good song. He is indeed.
The lift went down and down for what seemed like forever. When it finally stopped, I was deep underground. There I was, with 1,000
Why did you
others ready
not
to report
hit him?
for work in the
Right.
cogs. I didn't know much about the cogs then. I'd always heard about Shan's famous towers. I never asked about what lay underneath. Now I was about to find out.
I'll loop back over to there. Currently in a brick and mortar mood? Alright, looks like they're back. Their train song is one of my faves of all time. Is this cake or? Oh, Brick and Mortar. And sorry, I missed. It's an alternative band. Brick and Mortar's song Train. Okay, I'm with it. I'm a functional human being. I think I function well. Yeah, I'm... Trust me, I'm a human being. I just realized I was an entire rank into level 19 already before I took level 18. God. Have I tried PlanetSide 2? No, I have not. I'll have to have a look into it.
An imposing figure motions for you to stop. Please turn back. Von Darkano Technic is dealing with a security problem inside this store. For your own safety, leave immediately or face the consequences.
Alright, handling all the enemies. Pew pew!
Probably holding them somewhere inside the store. Open the door to the sky coach docks. They'll capture
When that fight hits harder, I think that Comet Fall like really slapped him. Bounds. One of the crests we need. Oh god, Fury behind us. I had a full-on warfare again and sniped someone from 1,000 meters. Awesome. What do your group play in LAN parties? My group, more often than not, we will play sort of like party style games. So either we'll play stuff like Mario Party, or we'll play weird party games like Monster Prom and stuff. We like to play our silly games. Monster Prom is a very funny game. No, I didn't. I'll have to go and have a look at it and share it with my friend who collects these party games. Damn it, I have an itchy nose again. Why does this happen sometimes? And by that I don't just mean why do I get an itchy nose, because, you know, itchiness does just happen. I mean like a perpetually itchy nose where it just doesn't go away no matter what I do. Snap that one out of existence. May I link the song? No, it's probably no good idea. You'll get auto-modded by Nightbot, and I can't currently disable that because I'm in mid of a quest. I should probably turn that off actually and just manually moderate it. Alright, I think we've got all 4 crests. Oh no, apparently not. Monster Prom 4 MonsterCon release trailer out now on Steam. No worries. Let's have a look. Have to have a look at that once I'm finished streaming. Thanks for letting me know. I'll share it with my friend as well. It's fun and royalty free. Fair. You know what I forgot to put on my bar? I forgot to put Greater Shout on my bar. I'm gonna put that here. I should set up a capture for the browser I use so that I can turn on browser sounds from time to time. So I can listen to songs on something like YouTube. At the moment, what I'm currently using is Spotify as a sound source. And I just don't have it attached to my VoD, so I don't have to worry about being royalty free or otherwise.
A small card by the door reads Huslov Nola, store manager. The door is securely locked. You'll need a key to get in. You unlock the door using the key to the manager.
I'll have to look into that. And set it up so that I can sorry, getting distracted. Set it up so I can hear it when people link things. Leave no teammate behind. Hopefully the next fight won't be too bad. There's a Manticore in there, and the Manticore can hit hard because it can hit multiple times at once. I want to focus him. Hopefully we can drop him before he's an issue. We'll have to see.
The Radiant Idol calls out to you as he climbs aboard the waiting sky coach. This isn't the show.
There we go. Drop the Manticore. Heal Finn. Easy. Easy.
The sky coach flies off, and the lone remaining VoD security officer springs to the attack. With the battle won, you search the sky coach dock and immediately spot the notebook you've been looking for. Surely it contains evidence that will incriminate VoD.
What is the next one? This one is the... I don't remember. I'll figure out what the next one is in a moment. House of Pain. Oh, it's... the one that I don't like because I can't figure out what the requirements are to make the lady in black actually appear down in the streets. What damage type do you want? Whoops. I may have just said something into stream that I was trying to say into group chat. Apparently it's hitting that brain melty point in my day where my brain just does not want to function at standard capacity. And the next one, we got a... There's a section... There's a puzzle in the next one that... My god. I have completed once, but it took me like half an hour of like just playing with it and not remembering which buttons affected what things because it's so weird. It's such a weird puzzle. And anyone who can wrap their head around that puzzle and work on it in a functional way, I tip my hat to you. It's crazy. From Cap, it looks like I'm around 250k from it. I'm at 3.55 mil. House of Pain. So there's that like multi-leveled button puzzle where it unlights things that it considers adjacent to itself when you step on a pressure plate, or not unlights but switches the lighting of itself and all adjacent buttons, and you have to light them all up. That puzzle is crazy. I'm good with puzzles, but damn, that one just breaks my brain. Yeah, that was pretty much what I did as well. I did it once and was like, this isn't worth it. This took me like half an hour and it didn't give me jack all. Is there a solver for it? There is a YouTube of someone teaching how to actually do the House of Pain puzzle. So maybe if I went and watched that, I'd understand it better and could in fact do it faster. But I felt like I understood it by the time I finished. I just didn't think I could do it any faster than the way I did do it. Because keeping track of all of those things is very intense. Does its chest doesn't even drop anything. Oh god. Oh no, it doesn't even have a chest. It's just XP. Okay. What does it spawn? I don't remember. Maybe I haven't done it. I don't think I remember. No, maybe I don't think I've actually done it. I think I was wrong when I said that it took me half an hour and I did it. I think I just failed and gave up. Yeah, no, I don't think I've actually done it. I think I lied earlier by accident. Although the wiki does have like a written thing on how it is you actually solve it. So that's kind of cool. We will be getting started in just a moment. Just gotta wait for someone to sell and repair. And then we'll be on our way. Our magical journey. Someone's PC decided to go to sleep while we were sitting here for like no reason. We gotta wait for him to get back in and then we'll get going. He's on his way in now, so we should be fine. The last song? Hang on, what was the last song? It may have been a Ruby song. I've got a couple of them in here. Hang on, I'm actually going to go and check what the last song was. It is a Ruby song. There you go. It reminded you of Ruby because it was Ruby. I still enjoyed it. I don't know if they've done another season since the last one I've watched or not. It went a long time without getting a season, and then the company that made it and owned it had problems, and they basically discontinued a bunch of their stuff. But Ruby was supposed to be getting new seasons despite that. So, season 9. Okay, no, there hasn't been a new one since the last one I've seen, which came out 3 years ago. 3.5 years ago at this point. So I don't think there's going to be more of it, but I did enjoy it. Maybe not as much as I enjoyed the first few seasons, but I did enjoy it. Okay, so yeah, you watched up until the end of the fall of Beacon. Yeah, I did think those seasons were the best seasons. It did fall off a little bit after that, but I didn't dislike the seasons after that.
The door into Evan's apartment stands before you, wide open. This can't be good. 2 hobgoblin corpses lie at the feet of a stern gnome. The air smells of sulfur. And who in Khyber are you? The gnome demands in a pitiless tone. The creepy gnome investigator nonchalantly gives you a head start.
I remember there being a long wait till the next season, and I kind of fell off. Yeah.
What is really going on here? The air.
Yeah, there have been some long waits between some of the seasons. I think the reason that... Oh, shit. I think the reason there was a big delay after that season was because the original creator of it died. So they had to have someone else take it over. Yeah. Ah, hell yeah. Simple and clean. Yeah, Red vs. Blue was also pretty fun. I liked that one.
You have a sense
Right.
that you're being
Heading over to the
more
bar.
so than usual. Your recent encounters with an odd gnome
Gotta go
impressed
speak
me
to the
under
people.
spirits notwithstanding. This must be the place where Evan went for a drink. Perhaps
Gossip.
the bartender has seen him.
Waitress, and the novelist.
You turn to head outside, only to find a man standing in your path.
Now we get to go down and run around randomly until the lady in black appears.
A steady gust of wind pushes you away from the enchanted construction site. No doubt it's a clever way to avoid liability for accidents. These ne'er-do-wells have mistaken you for an easy mark. This won't end well for them.
What's really funny about this quest is despite the fact that I have had like a 10-minute period where I just could not get the lady in black to spawn, I still never managed to get enough kills to do all of the optionals down here. And that's crazy. Nice. Now that I have shout and color spray, my crowd control is perfectly fine for dealing with things forever. Hell yeah. And no, I'm not going to do the puzzle, even though I have found a wiki entry telling me how to do the puzzle no matter what its combination is at. No, I'm not doing it. Hey there, buddy. I can shoot too, asshole. Yeah. Oh, I see where my group is. Whew. Did I not give myself... I didn't give myself jump. I found her. Oh, this track brings you back? This one that's currently on or the last one? Fair. Alright, got all the breakables. Break all the pipes.
Strange. What's a treasure chest like that doing in a place like this?
I should have gone last. I was the most likely to be able to make it down. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I was down here too late to see it, but there is a rust monster named entity here who you kill that unlocks the chest. Get the levers. Deal with some zombie rats. Rats at zombies.
You find yourself in a small corner of the vast sewers that snake beneath the city. If your suspicions are correct, the mysterious House Tarkanan has a hideout somewhere nearby.
Oh, killed him slightly too late to stop the circles from going off. If you speak to this entity before you do
The crouching half-orc barely seems to be paying attention to you. How's the weather
the things, you can you can get an optional to figure out what the pipes do.
He's having a hard time with some kind of pipe contraption.
But if you don't speak to him first, you don't get that optional XP.
Huh? The secret door just popped open. You did it.
Ashtatherash calls down the hallway. You should probably investigate.
The music video for this song is ridiculous. The animators did a really clever thing at one point in the music video for this song, where the character in the song shouts and then slams a door, and where he was previously standing is a picture that has his facial features shapes as like imagery in the picture. It's very clever and very silly. I should buff. Just sitting here. I'm unsure if there is a difficulty at which the final fight has a chance of failure because of the NPC dying. But technically, the last fight in here is supposed to be about protecting the NPC. But he has so much health that I have never even been close to it being an issue. Maybe if you decide to go into the fight invisible, so all of the enemies immediately aggroed onto him, and then you just hoped that he would solo the fight, maybe then it would fail. And down we go.
At first, Lady Thora gapes at you like a startled deer. Then she sighs with exasperation.
Cursed contractors. If you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself.
Oh, fuck. My ability to keep up with conversations is terrible. Fucking, oh no. Oh, itchy eye. Got a hair in it. Ah, Fear Reapers. Do not like Fear Reapers. Fear Reapers can be the most dangerous if you don't notice that they're there. And because they don't run up to you to fight, there is a good chance you won't notice that they're there. Oh, there you go.
We need to keep moving, Thora says. If you want to talk to Evan, you need to do it now.
Agreed. Ooh, hello trail. I like the Celestial Amethyst ring. That being said, I like anything that has the auto repair stuff on it. Alright, next up is Loan Deadlines. The last fight in this one can be very, very bad. Canadian Crusaders. The militant part of the Salvation Army. We're here to crusade, eh? It reminds me of some of the freaking Crusader groups in the Helsing Ultimate Abridged series. Oh no. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about, and I'm not just saying things that mean frickin' nothing to people. I used to look forward to Christmas every year for the next installment of that abridged series. Not Christmas, Halloween. Did I say Christmas or did I say Halloween? God, I hope I said Halloween. Oh, God. That was a 40-inch plasma screen TV.
You arrive at the world-renowned Korana, a temple dedicated to the god of wealth.
Oh, fuck.
Part of Sharn. The main temple has just closed its doors for the evening. You wonder why Kol Koran's high priest wants to meet with you after hours. An imposing man dressed in a noble's finery beckons you from the main courtyard.
Lots of mage fire cannons and constructs in this quest. We don't do all the optionals in here, which is sort of interesting. We tend to do this one rather quickly.
The High Priest gestures to the east.
Take the sky coach at the end of the northern courtyard. It will deliver you to your destination.
Here we go.
His most powerful men has turned
Let's
against
blow him up.
Lucien Vaunt and has selected you to deliver the killing blow against his new manufactory. You arrive at your destination after a long flight through the forest of towers that comprises the Middle Memphis district. To your surprise, Von Sedura Warehouse is a drab and unremarkable structure. The entrance is unguarded. Stunned silence. Intruders! Activate the alarm spell!
Nice.
Lock down the
I love having
entire
2 AoE cone
Pulling the
crowd
alarm
controls.
triggers a suspicious rumbling in the hall behind you. You've uncovered a secret passage.
When I did a Storm Singer life, I could not decide whether or not I wanted the double damage on my Greater Shout from Fate Singer, or whether I wanted a second Fate Singer, a second Greater Shout. Because, God, the ability to have everything locked down permanently would have been fucking cool. I ended up going with the double damage because things just dying was better than crowd controlling them, and between the rotation of Greater Shout into Thunder, what's it called? Horn of Thunder, it was just things were dropping instantly. Technically, it was also better when I got the capstone core in Fate Singer anyway, because it healed for 10% of the damage that it would have dealt. So catching people in one of them was better than not being able to keep up and catching them in 2. I never used it for healing, but it did basically mean that people were fine provided I was standing behind them shouting. Or what I mean is I never manually used it to heal. I didn't turn around and shout at someone who needed a heal. Can I snap the Mage Fire Cannon out? I can! Cool.
Flooring suddenly gives way beneath your feet. The rumbling clank of machinery grows louder as you move further down the passage. The final scene lets out a hideous cry as it dies.
Once again, no one gets left behind. Damn. Nice. the hell caused that shaking? Oh well, don't know what it was. What's going again? What the hell? I didn't think that the screen normally shook until you'd activated all of the explosive bits. Hmm.
The machinery loudly grinds and squeaks. Acrid smoke
Whoops.
pours from the sabotaged equipment.
Almost ran to that acid.
Arcane lightning crackles through the grating as the device overcharges and melts.
No death to lightning floors for us anymore.
As you open the first valve, the pipes in the room begin to rupture and steam hisses from the cracks. Another pipe breaks, and the machinery itself begins to shudder. Pulling the final lever causes the temperature in the room to flare up to the system burst. The last piece of equipment in the main manufacturing
Lots of security contracts.
Soon, the entire tower starts to quake.
Alright. Fight through this door can be nasty. The boss itself hits pretty hard and it spawns a wave of extra constructs. They hurt.
A gnome roars at you as you enter the room.
My wonderful equipment! How could you destroy it like that? You'll pay for this, Tyrannosphere!
The massive construct emits a strange metallic rays. Several smaller constructs barreling into the construct.
I'll take out these guys. Okay, we're all good. Oh, hang on. Didn't realize these guys were up here. Ooh, we're fine though. We're fine. Just had a spooker. Ooh, more rings. Also a nice ring. Alright, one left. Now, we're not going to use the DDO trick in this one. We've come to the conclusion that it's actually just... We tend to move through things fast enough that it's basically as fast to just run out than it is to actually get the DDO to work and get out. And most of the time we don't even get the DDO to work correctly anyway, and someone ends up getting left behind. Ooh, that guy has the white dragon cloak from the Dragon's Hand quests. Well, it's not white, it's silver, technically. Does just look white, though. I like those scarves. I've got the black one that I've made a cosmetic out of. And I have the one from whatever anniversary it was. I do not have the red scarf from the hardcore event though. In fact, the only hardcore event I actually participated in that was an actual dedicated hardcore event was 6, I think. So we're going to go around the back and come in through the back entrance. But first we're going to go talk to the guard and send him in to go and apprehend
Somewhere nearby is the Stormreach beacon.
the group.
Dawn's protection against vengeful forge wraiths. The beacon will surely be under heavy
Just so we
guard.
don't have to deal with them at the end.
That's never stopped you before. Tonight you'll steal the beacon back from under Vaunt's nose. And if you do it right, no one will be able to stand in your way. For some reason, you're not on the guest list for Vaunt's presentation. You'll need a ticket to get in, like everyone else. Don't they know who you are?
Now we make our way up the tower. I didn't worry about using the spot because they have a cooldown on them, and I run in one of the fastest out of the group, so I figure I may as well just run. Other people can use the anti-grav. Had to help them out. They've not done these quests, so they weren't quite sure on where they had to go. But we're all good. We got them up here. And rather painlessly. They didn't fall all the way down, and whatever happens if you fall all the way down didn't happen.
It's a fine evening here in Sharn, says Lucien Vaunt, his voice brimming with confidence. And tomorrow will be truly beautiful. Vaunt will be talking on stage for a while.
Give me the out of reach thing.
Steal back the Stormreach beacon. Another announcement. On behalf of Vaunt Arcanotechnic, it is my pleasure to announce a revised and perfected version of my device. Introducing the new Vaunt Arcane Apprentice. It now comes in black. Better still, the Vaunt Arcane Apprentice has new functionality and new spells.
Whoop.
It's simple enough that a brute with absolutely no arcane training can use it. My charming assistant. Lucy mutters to Vaunt.
Oh, good. I thought we'd broken that quest. That would have sucked.
Damn this box to Kyber! Will you listen to me? Troll lashes out in anger. Notice it still casts the spell, even when misused in such a wasteful way. Unbelievable, the troll says, crestfallen. And we do have an extra tough adamantine edition of the device available. We should have come down. Some of the spells included in
Ow.
the are locate objects for finding things around the house. Detect poison if things go amiss in the kitchen. Minor image and perfect for the garden, Leoman's tiny hut. I imagine you have questions. Oh, yes. The lady in the back. The new Vaunt
Ouch.
Arcane Apprentice.
They hurt.
Any color you like.
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Snap him out. Slap him. It's okay. We're okay. We're fine. I want to take him out.
Arcane Apprentice is completely guaranteed for the lifetime.
Whew. That could have been real bad, but it was fine.
Device does not depend on Sharn's Manifest Stone in any way. You can take it with you on a jaunt to Zendrick and see the same perfect results. What's going on? Lucien Vaunt crumples with a cry of anguish on his lips. He died as he lived. Spectacular.
Oh, we get the Shrine for Ray. His hit points, not hit points, spell points are getting a bit low. I wonder if they'll ever do that. They don't have a wizard archetype yet. Maybe Blood Mage is going to be the wizard archetype. Hmm. So now that we've dealt with that, we're making our way back out to the ship that we came up next to when we first came into this building area. But because we sent... Oh, we had Finorst go and send the constable to deal with the mercenaries, they won't be on the ship. We won't have to worry about them at all. Instead, we just got to deal with 2 iron golems and then the Knoll and the Minotaur. Go up. Nice. We did get to the first breakable bonus. I'm glad. Our cleric's casting fire on them without thinking. Oh no. You don't want to use fire on iron golems because they will heal.
You've recovered the stolen beacon. Now, to return the artifact to storage, where it will once again guard the city that has protected for thousands of years.
It's that one. Oh, the Enigma core. Ooh. Oh, nice. Very nice. Alright, guys. I think that's where I'm going to wrap up for the day. It was really fun. I really enjoyed today's stream. Having people here talking to me. I had a very good time interacting with everyone. And I hope all of you have a very good day. And I will catch you all next time. You too, Z. Everyone have a good time. Stay hydrated. Stay cool if you're in one of the parts of the area that's currently parts of the earth that's currently on fire. Not literally, but figuratively. And I will catch you all next time.